I want to look tan.
Yeah, let's see.
You look way tanner than I am, or hairier than I am.
Well, it could be both.
Yeah,
I am tanner than you.
and hairier.
Actually, I think that might be some mahogany allergy showing through.
Oh,
That-
could be.
It's more red than tan.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just a naturally,
Swarthy.
yeah, well, you are the swarthy Lothario. Do we need to move the camera?
Yeah, it needs to kind of go to Chris a little bit.
So just scooch the whole shooting match there.
It's this one here.
It's actually not, but
Need one of those for.
it's this one here.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go, there you go.
mean the part where I just moved it?
Yeah. Is it all on Chris now? Perfect. That's what we want.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay.
All right.
I don't need it. I'm not tan, so yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm not going to prove to you how tan I am.
I know. Yeah, I saw other parts, and I'm not that tan there. Here, let's
Okay, let's see. Wow, Farmer Chris. I look Barbie skin.
yeah,
The white part.
I'm not showing my white.
yeah.
All right, everybody who's talking, you could just come over here and talk. I mean, I'm serious. Yeah, come on over. Yeah.
All right. We ready to do
Are we
this?
doing this?
Yeah, we're
So what happens is you get 6-8 people in here, and then they all want to chime in with a hilarious gag,
Mhm.
and then all it sounds like on YouTube is this. So it's true.
Okay.
You don't believe me?
Go.
What?
Go. Start the show.
Are we going yet? Oh,
Everybody knows it's a bunch of BS.
is it time to start?
358.
Oh, and then we need to just look around some more. All right.
We got to wait till 5 to actually do something, right?
All right. Yeah.
Doesn't Chris ever wear a hat?
Sometimes.
I'm not really a hat guy.
I bought you a hat, but you didn't care for it.
Well, it went over the ears.
Well, I took a stab at what
Yeah, you
hat.
thought I had a big head, is what you thought. You thought, yeah. Well, I don't know.
Well, you don't have a big enough head to be on the cover of Guitar
So
Connoisseur
you
magazine.
did this, and then you did this. Oh, measure that.
So.
No, so
Get center line.
little known fact, you actually do have to fit a hat. Especially one that,
Yeah.
I had to put a bunch of
All
stuff
the way
in
an inch
there.
around.
Oh yeah. It's surprising. You know how when you fit a neck and you're like, wow, that's way too big.
Mhm.
And it takes you take 6 thousandths off, and it's all of a sudden the neck fits. It doesn't take much. So yeah. So anyway. Well, I just wanted you to look cool when you're in the Park Avenue. I wanted you to look as cool as you should look.
As
in the
cool
Park
as you
Avenue.
can.
Yeah.
In a Park Avenue, in a 98 Park Avenue. Yeah. Yeah. Every once in a while, I got to remind myself. It's a 98.
It's cool, man.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
Smooth.
It's cool.
Yeah. All right.
Cool AF. Cool as Fonzie.
Uh-huh.
Hey everybody, this is Matt. We're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching our Friday reveal, which is 1 hour earlier than it normally is. Now, we promised you guys we were going to do a reveal every Friday. I didn't promise you it was going to be exactly at the same time every Friday, but some stuff is happening later on today. And so we have to, go on a little early. So, for those of you who are still at work, you're welcome. You're probably looking for something to do anyway, right?
Yeah.
Because work on Friday at 4 o'clock rocks.
Yep.
So yeah. All right. So all week long, we've had 6 guys in here at our Wood, Sweat, and Beers. I'm glad I didn't say Blood, Sweat, and Beers because I get that confused.
I hate that band.
Or that Richard Rawlings book. But we had our Build a Classic Set Neck, Wood, Sweat, and Beers workshop. And Chris, how did you think it went for those people who weren't watching yesterday?
Really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's great. I don't want to say I wish we could do more, but I wish we could do another day, but I'm sad that everybody has to leave.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it was great. And we're doing a video about it this week.
Yes, as a matter of thank you for reminding me. I've got the videos loaded up. I just need to edit it.
Okay.
That will be the Sunday video, which will be the regularly scheduled 5 o'clock video because there's no Superb Owl this Sunday.
That's why I completely missed it. Didn't even think
Did
about
you-
it. Just
Did you go to a Superb Owl party this weekend?
No, I was at my house at 5 o'clock on YouTube going, I think you already did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to Jim Jam Jimmy's for a little bit of Superb Owl Party.
Yeah.
Just a taste. Yeah.
Mhm. Good.
They didn't have any owls, but so I didn't know what I'm like, where are all the owls? But yeah. That was gonna be like a magical thing with a bunch of like, guys playing D&D talking about, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what yeah.
Yeah, they made hoot owl pie.
Be
That
good.
was awful.
All right, so we've
Wasted
got
perfectly good hoot owl.
hoot. We've got a bunch of stuff to show you guys and not very much time to show. So Chris, why don't we show everyone what we made and why this is your favorite one that we've made so far?
Why this is my favorite one? So we actually.
So you don't like this one. Well, because I did something that you're like, why'd you do that?
Oh,
We didn't.
I don't really care. So once again, we made a Kaiser blade. Why did we make a Kaiser blade?
Well, because it's the easiest one to make.
There's some sanding.
It's the easiest one to bind.
It is the easiest
It's
one
not
to
the
bind.
easiest one to make.
It's the easiest one to sand. There's
Yep.
just enough little extra stuff that if we were doing it, making something else, we would have to take time away from observing and chastising the students,
Particularly,
the participants.
yeah, particularly chastising.
Yeah,
I also like the
and
Kaiser,
particularly Bobby.
especially Bobby. That's
Yes.
right. I like the Kaiser blade too because it's still the most fun. Like people pick it up and go, I don't know if I'll be able to get to the frets right,
Mhm.
but then they sit down and play it and they're like, wow, this is really neat. I really like
It really is, and I think there will be a surprise later on in the show.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what that is. Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, well, I can't
Yeah,
imagine.
well, this guitar is proving to be more popular.
Okay.
you
That's
might
right.
have thought.
That's right.
So
So,
yeah.
the other cool thing is well, I think it's cool. We do not demo anything on participants' guitars. We do it all on our stuff so that
Yeah.
everybody gets the thrill of doing it themselves. We don't do it for you,
Correct.
which I believe is a really cool thing.
Yeah, it really is. So yes, we made this.
So
Matt's
this was a
favorite
chunk
thing.
of wood
Uh-huh.
when we started. Actually, was multiple chunks of wood when we started on Monday, and we glued tops to backs, and we got necks prepped, and we did fretboards and everything. I mean, these were just hunks of wood, and it took 5 days, but man, everybody powered through. We did all the binding. We did everything. So
Yep,
all the necks are glued in. They look like $100 million.
Yep, it's got a channel that runs from here to here,
Mhm.
making wiring easy.
It breeze.
A breeze. Yep. It's got a real neck.
So we're going to finish this out later on,
Yeah.
and we'll probably end up selling that for, it'll be on the website. And if you wanted to buy this one, you can buy it.
Yep. P90 humbucker.
Yeah. You know what we should do? We should put a humbucker P90 in there.
That would be great. A single coil humbucker.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the way to do
The
it.
dorkiest setup ever.
Let's just do a telly.
Yeah.
We find
Yeah.
a telly
I like the idea of a dual
Yes.
coil P90 and a P90
Mini-
size
mini
humbucker. Yeah. Mini humbucker.
mini humbucker. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The lamest guitar ever. Somebody
Yeah.
is probably, you hear that? It's the feverish typing of someone saying, I would like that.
You should totally do
You
that.
should totally do
Thing
that.
that we worked on.
Yep. We didn't have a chance to finish this up yet,
Carson
but
Hammer Hansen's.
I'm going to finish this
Line
next
B.
week, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
And here's the neck. And really the reason we're showing him this is because there was some doubt as to what we were going to do with the inlays, but I was able to do
Yep.
those cool inlays.
Yep.
So yeah, and we thought it would be easy to do two guitars during the class, and it turned out
Turns out it was.
there was, I don't want to say mess ups because they weren't mess ups. It was just we got a little behind.
Yep.
And then we never caught up with this particular guitar.
And if there's one thing I like, it's a little behind.
It is a little behind. I like a lot of behind.
I do too.
I'll be honest with you.
But actually though, the thing about that V was I wanted to talk about that V. Oh, that's the V that we're painting in next month's workshop, which is a paint your own guitar workshop.
Yeah, so that'll be the one that we demo.
Yeah, so it has to be ready by then.
Okay.
And it will be. The woodwork will be ready on that. So.
Yeah, it's not that far behind.
All right. Well, why don't we show off everybody else's guitar and
Okay.
let's get this show on the road.
All right, I will move out of the way.
Okay. And I will hang out while people bring their guitars over to show
What's
and
up?
tell. And I'll just sit here.
They're all jumping at the chance. Wow.
Maybe I should have gotten up and you should have sat here. Then everyone would have
Who
come.
wants to get up for anything.
Yeah.
today.
So this is my good friend Bobby Dill. Bobby, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Well, it's been great to have you here. First of all, let's say thank you to everyone who let us have you for the week.
my wife Leslie,
Leslie's cool. We've met Leslie before.
Mhm.
And the dog.
and dog Sally.
Uh-huh. So thank you for letting us have Bobby this week. He's been a total handful the whole time. No, he's been great to have around. So walk through. Yours is not made with, okay, couple things. As of 2022, all of our student mahogany wood, all of our workshop mahogany wood is genuine mahogany that comes from Dan at Tonewood Experts, except for yours, because you sourced white limba. All right, ready, go.
Okay, Matt and Chris are building me a cool Limba Flying V, and this is some of the wood that was left over from
Believe it or not, there was a
This is all the junk
it. Junk,
left
yeah.
over, yeah.
And I
Bits
brought
and
this.
pieces.
I brought this drawing for Matt to look at on a visit. I said, "How about building this for me?" And he says,
Yeah, sure, that's it.
Why don't you just come in here and do it yourself?" So that's what I did.
I think it was more fun to, I mean, not that we wouldn't have made that, but I think it was way cooler to make your own guitar.
And I'm a huge Firebird fan, except for two things. They're very long like a bass, and they're usually neck heavy.
Mhm.
And so I wanted to build something that would balance on a strap and fit in a standard guitar case.
Yeah.
And so I had to ditch the 6 in a line and go with, something shorter. And this is like based on the Gibson ES 336 headstock.
Okay.
I shortened it about an inch,
Okay.
but it seems like it's going to balance great. Fits in the case. I already tested
This
it.
is a terrific representation of designing from within. So from the nut to the bridge, all of the guitars are the same with the exception of pickups. But everyone's the outline of the guitar and the headstock is could be whatever you wanted it to be, right?
Yeah, well, that's I'm a huge Texas Toast guitar fan. I have one or two.
You have a handful, yeah.
And so this is built like they're built.
So what do you so now some people will look at it and go, is that a neck through? Because it's got a raised center section. It's not, but we cheated and we added a raised center section.
Yeah, so it kind of
cool.
would look like a neck through. Yes.
So I think it turned out great. I really
I
dig it.
really like it, and I've never had anything with really fancy inlays and the binding
Mhm.
with the little cheater strip on there.
I think the little reveal for the binding
Yeah.
is super cool.
That's cool.
Okay.
And the cool thing is, everybody talks about the equipment here and how great it is, but the highlight for me was really working shoulder to shoulder with these two guys because
Chris is the nice one, and I just hollered at everybody.
because you can own one of their guitars, but when you see how they're built, you can go home with a little more sense of pride because you know how they're made.
I think it's cool, yeah.
And what people don't realize is if you're a Fender fan, there's no Leo Fender anymore.
No.
If you're a Gibson fan, there's no
Or
Orville Gibson or
yeah.
even, Ted McCarty.
Yeah.
But there is Matt and Chris, and these things, we're just caretakers of these
It's a
things.
lovely thing to say.
You know.
That's actually very, very nice.
And they're going to be heirlooms passed down, and you're going to be able to say, yeah, I worked with the real guys.
Mhm. That's cool,
You
man.
know, and so, yeah, cool.
Well, it was great to have you here, Bobby. Thanks for showing off your guitar. Anything else?
Yeah, what was your favorite part?
Oh yeah, what was your favorite?
That was it. Working with you guys,
Yeah.
shoulder to shoulder, because
Sounds like a cop out.
no, I mean,
Oh,
really,
something
it
else.
really is. The equipment is great. I mean, the equipment is wonderful, but
Uh-huh.
but actually seeing how it's done,
Yeah.
because you can watch the videos.
Normally, what people say is something that I think no one is ever going to say, and they're like, "I like shaping the neck the best." That seems to be everyone's favorite thing.
Uh-huh.
Because making a body is pretty easy, but shaping the neck is kind of.
Well, I think it was just kind of having the drawing, and then there it is. I mean, just
Yeah.
it's just
This week went by fast.
but knowing how it's
Yeah.
made. I mean, knowing how because you can watch the videos. It's not the same until you put your hands on it.
Yeah.
Like the old saying goes, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm serious. These guys will not let you fail.
That is pretty true. We try very hard to not let anybody
Mhm.
fail, and I don't think we have ever let anybody fail.
All right.
So yeah, cool.
All right.
Awesome.
That's it.
All right. Cool.
Thanks, Bobby.
Thank you.
So, how many people? Who's watching there, Chris? We got anybody?
So we got Rod H is here, Tafty's here, Brian Duncan, Dan and Andradas is here, Steven
What?
Soba,
Hey, a lot of guys who've been here before.
Rotbox, yeah.
And Brian Duncan actually stopped by. We went to
Yeah.
Odyssey Beer Works.
Yeah,
so
he
could be
came
someone
by.
filling the seat anytime. now.
During a snowstorm.
That's right. He came in a snowstorm to.
Yeah, it snowed on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
everybody, this is.
Hey, I gotta readjust the camera because this guy's tall.
for the first responder.
Okay, now you're looking good. Yeah, for the first responder. Yeah,
That mustache is powerful.
it really is. Yeah.
It commands respect
Uh-huh.
too.
about that?
So much.
Tell us. So tell us where you're from and how long you've been a cop.
Well, I haven't been a cop. I'm probably a police academy is more.
But the movie with Steve Gutenberg, not the.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
right,
okay, yeah.
Jeff Cat or Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah.
On my style.
Yeah, okay. So this is Devin Riddle, who is not a cop, but you know what would be rad? Like, okay, imagine this. Outfits are exactly the same, maybe a little more fringe for me, buddy cop show. We could have like an awesome El Camino, or we could have a Barracuda and we could solve mysteries. It'd be awesome, dude.
Didn't they already do that with the Barracuda? It's called Nash Bridges.
Oh yeah, well let's have a SS El Camino then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
let's
could be called
let's set it in
Driddle and
Albuquerque.
Pendejo.
Yeah, yeah,
Driddle
yeah.
and Man.
But let's set it in like the early 70s. Because I want to wear a lot more fringe.
Well, you're gonna have to get rid of that beard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be rocking that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So this is the driddle that
This is
pops
the
up here.
driddle,
And what do you
that's
want
right.
to say as soon as you show up on the chat?
Oh hey.
Yeah,
That's
there
right.
you go.
So, Devin, tell everybody about what you made and I don't know what kind of batteries that shirt takes.
Well, AAA. But I ended up making a Texas Toast Guitars prostitute body
Mm-hmm.
with kind of a little take on the Gibson.
Yeah, you made a cool custom headstock. Yep.
Tried to make something that did a little match with the cutouts on the body.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like a Batman kind of,
Yeah.
with not Batman, but yeah.
Yeah, it's more like I love butthole guitar. I think my wife texted Matt and told him to write that in on there so that I remember her.
Not as far as you know. Yeah. Yeah.
But no, originally I was going to come and do an RD, and I didn't realize how huge an RD was. And
Yeah.
everything. So we changed.
At the 11th hour, we swapped it. We switched it around. Yeah.
Yeah, and it turned out great. I
I
am
love it, man.
so happy with how it's turned out. Black binding. So going to be triple black when I'm all done with it. 3 different shades of black.
Cool.
So yeah.
You know, a see-through black top might be really cool too, so you can see them. You know what? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, there's still time to change. You know, I changed at the 11th hour. Or
Yeah.
I can always change what I want to make, but
Well, I think it looks cool. I think the SG is neat. It's the second or third SG we've done. And I think P90s on SG is awesome.
yeah.
It's wicked
You
bad.
know what's even better than P90s in an SG?
What's that?
P90s in a prostitute.
In a prostitute. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. So I love coming up with silly names for guitars. Yeah. And this one and the Kaiser blade both come from JJ DeVos, but you knew that already.
Show off the headstock.
Yeah, show me the headstock a little bit here.
There you go.
So what was the design inspiration for that?
Well, like I said, originally it was just to kind of match the swoops on the body.
Okay.
And
But you did something that was very clever. You used tools that we have to help you establish what the contours were.
right, like this is the end of the oscillating sander, and then this is the 3/8 inch oscillating spindle sander.
I'm convinced, and no one will be able to convince me otherwise, that some of those early designs were based on, well, this is the tool that we got. Let's make the headstock work with this tool or whatever it is.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have sat there with hand tools and chisels and files, but
Mm-hmm.
30 seconds and I had that whipped out.
When I saw that's what you were doing, I was like, man, he's gonna work himself to death on that headstock.
Mhm.
And next thing I knew, it was done.
Yeah.
So,
That's probably a bigger deal to bind the little.
It was a heavier duty deal to bind something so pointy, but you did a great job. Well, so let's say hello to the ladies.
My wife, who's at home, she's probably at the gym right now instead of watching me
Okay.
on TV because
Well, you never know.
respects the first responder quite as much as you do.
Well, she ought to. Well, but yeah, but we still don't know how you landed her. Yeah, she's way out of your league. Anyway,
I'm not going to deny that.
No.
And I believe my daughters are watching. So hi, Bug. Hi, Em.
they are the cutest little things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you proved my youngest one right this week.
Oh man, I was
Many
sticking up
times.
the joint. Yeah. I was rotten. Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, excellent. Well, Devin, thanks for coming out. It's always great to have you out here. And we're supposed to ask you what your favorite part was.
Yes.
Once again, I'm gonna, I've built a couple of guitars.
Yeah, that's
Your
right.
guys'
Yeah, you're a guitar builder as well. So yeah.
a lot of, I mean, if it wasn't for you guys' YouTube videos, I would have never even attempted, came up for the body class. But I think my most favorite thing has been the camaraderie and getting to know not only you and
Sure.
Chris, but both Riches.
This actually really is a brotherhood of guitar making, and it's bigger than Chris and I. It's a fraternity. Like you guys have this. Like I don't do the Facebook page where the Texas Toast alum. I don't do that. That's y'all do that. So yeah.
And we're from all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, and different walks and.
Did you know we're going to have someone from overseas this summer in May? They will
Really?
be here. Yeah, I'm very excited for that.
That's going to be cool.
But as of right now,
Worldwide.
from Alaska to Florida, from Vermont to California, and everywhere in between. Yeah, we've had people from all over.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Thanks,
thank you very
Devin.
much.
All right. So that really is a cool thing that we have so many people who come from all over to just hang out with us and build instruments and so far I hope that everybody is having a good time and is we've seen pictures of what people do when they get home, and we've got a class next month. People come out and they're gonna paint the guitars that they made here. So
Yep.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of those again. Hey, Laurie, how are you?
Good.
Laurie this is you've been joining us for a handful of times. You've been out here, and you always make something cool and do something a little different. And this is no exception. You always prove me wrong when I think, well, there's no way we won't be ready for everyone. So when you got here, there was like templates for Filtertrons and P90s and humbuckers and next, and you're like, well, I want a Charlie Christian pickup. I'm like, the one thing.
And we went,
of.
and he goes, and I have it here with
And
me.
I have it here with me.
Along with drawings.
Yeah.
Drawings on how to make a template.
How to do it. But we made it happen. And Chris and Matt brainstormed and figured out a way to get the access through the back so we could mount it on the top. It should be mounted on a pick guard, but this top was so nice, I didn't want to just fill it. Plus,
I
pick guard.
think it's cooler like
Yeah, I
I
think
It is
really
definitely cooler like that. Yeah.
So, and then this shape is something I drew up about like 2018 or so.
So that's a unique thing. Remember, guys, everyone's neck is the same from the nut to the bridge, with the exception of the pickup routes,
Mhm.
and that not just yours, Lauren, but like everybody else's too. But you get to pretty much make the outline whatever you want, the headstock whatever you want. So you actually came up with this body design in like 5 years ago, right?
Yeah,
And you had a buddy
I
come out of.
yeah, he ran it at a sign shop and ran it out of a template material, and I said, let's just do this, let's just try it out.
Did we use the template material on the pin router for the template?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if that is a way forward, but why not? At least you can try it, and if it doesn't work,
Yeah.
the Matt and Chris tell and
It seems to have worked so far. Yeah.
yeah, and very accommodating, and just kind of did a kind of a Gumby headstock
Pull
sort
it
of
down
thing.
just a little bit. Sure.
Yeah.
So you did the same thing that Devin did. You had the headstock was very different, and you made it work with the tools
with
that
the tools.
we had.
Yeah, I used the sander.
And now was that because the last time you were here, we did that Bigsby headstock
Yeah,
that was
I
very
did
extra.
Bixby one last time with the really ornate,
So much fun to see.
and oh gosh, I'm still sanding and grain on that. And I'm playing it, but that one's done and at home, and I play it pretty much every day. But yeah, this one, real happy with. Real nice mahogany they supplied for us. Nice mahogany for the neck.
This is super light too. It's like
5.9 pounds without the pickup. But I think, I mean, when it's all said and done, I think
the pickup's
we'll
not
be
gonna
under 6.5 pounds.
okay.
Yeah, I got this is a TK Smith Charlie Christian pickup, and then TK is sending me a one of his tremolos, one of his vibrato.
Yeah, one of those cool old school.
Yeah, like a Bixby style.
Neat. Yeah, you showed me a picture. It's
But we're just gonna do the one pickup on this, and then some cream knobs that TK has. He just made up. So it's just kind of my kind of Bigsby-esque type guitar. I don't know, just for fun. But 24 3/4 scale,
Yep.
and that's Ike's here with cases, so
Ike's
we're all
here with
excited.
you.
He's got goodies for us.
Not everyone knows this, but not only can you make whatever guitar you want, but generally speaking, Ike from Flipside Music, the great American guitar store, will stop over and see if you guys need cases or bits or pieces or stuff like that. So Laurie, you are flying out tonight to back to Phoenix, but what was your favorite thing?
I will tell you, my favorite part of this week was using Steve from Maximum Guitar Works side dot template jig.
Nice. First of all, nice way to throw in the plug.
Yeah, but hey, I'm a team player.
Sure. Yeah.
But no, seriously, my last time I was here, I made a Jazz Master and I put the side dots in. And there's one side dot that's just a little off.
If you have any CD at all, you're like,
and I do. So it really hurt. So that jig was really easy to use, and they're where they should be. So if there's anything, order one of those, and you could save money.
That's right.
If
Thank
you take
you.
a class.
Thank you for that. So Steve has been very generous with us for as long as we've known him. And if you sign up for any class this year, you get 10% off all of Steve's tools and templates and things, including that one. So even if you sign up for the paint class, you even get that deal. So there you go right there. You can save a little bit of money and help out everybody and have a good time too. So
yeah. Now Matt and Chris are accommodating and they will listen to your ideas, but this is going to cost me big time. I'm going to have to go down to the border and mule something back from the border for Chris. And I think a bicycle, and I think I owe him a couple sets of tires too. So,
You're gonna mule a bicycle?
Hey, can you go to Nogales?
That's a neat.
Can you meet a guy in Nogales?
No, I got that deal also. So you don't have to do that.
Oh, okay.
that's right.
There will be a
yeah.
You'll have to respond. But no, they're very accommodating, and we had a lot of fun, and hope to be back.
Who should we say hello to?
Oh, hi, Lindsay and Jack and Uli and Mom and Dad and anyone else that's watching.
With the idea, you and I told you about something that could happen, and you came up with the idea, the daddy-daughter build a guitar class, which I loved that idea. And I think we should see if we can make that happen.
Yeah, daddy, daughter, maybe father and son, or
Sure.
grandfather, granddaughter, or something.
Yeah, something
But
like that.
it's the pair is making one guitar, and
Sure, and then you have a neat heirloom instrument.
heirloom, yeah.
And the memories to go with it. It's fun. And,
Right, because that's the most. There's a lot of memories that are going to happen while you're here.
I love that idea. Yeah.
So.
And not just going to be me yelling at everybody, but I will do that.
Yep.
So thanks, Laurie.
All right. Thanks.
So my favorite part of luring is, and we even knew this about him going in, is he is the master at deadpan.
Yes, he is. Yes.
And he got us both today, even though we're 100% aware that that's usually what he does.
Yep.
And he nailed us both about what kind of bridge he was going to do.
He'll show up like at the last possible second. Hey, are any spots available? I'm coming out. Okay, yeah.
So he ultimately decided he's going to use some sort of Bigsby, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I ordered a B5 today. Yeah, one of those real cheap ones.
One of those cheap
It's going to be fine.
$29.
I mean, it's the same thing as the other guys' stuff.
Fuck, man, you got a box full of really great stuff.
Yeah, I know.
And we fell for it, and then later he's like, "No, I totally have this."
Yeah, I got
You still have time to do an F-hole
cool
tonight?
piece. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Get a through body F-hole?
Yeah, when this is over, you're shooting right away. So just leave the guitar, and I'll put the monkey grip in later.
I think if I leave the guitar, it'll be in 10 pieces in a box sent back to me.
No, I love it. I think it works.
Yeah,
I think it looks like $1 million.
Yeah, we're gonna ship it back to you as cheaply as possible.
Yeah. We'll send it back in 3 boxes.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well,
Thanks, guys.
so Chris is going to join me for a moment.
Okay.
Then he is going to hang out with the rest of the gang, and I'm going to work behind the camera because Rod H in Alaska seems to like that. So
Okay.
yeah. Remember he was saying that. Yeah, that one rap's not there. No, he didn't say it like that.
That's the way I take it. Yeah.
So anyway, Chris, I think a lot of people are
So,
having a good time. You hear them all talking back there.
Yeah, they are.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna let it, man, whatever.
Yeah.
So Ike is here,
inside.
and Ike is here. Ike comes by and he delivers cases, and I don't know what they're doing now. So anyhow,
Smoke weed.
they're gonna go.
Not.
I hope they're not gonna do
No,
that.
they're gonna talk about stuff out front.
Okay, yeah, talking politics and religion. All right, I'm gonna stand behind the camera, and you're gonna get the other
I'm gonna
three
move
guys.
over there because it's
Oh, okay,
easier
yeah.
to show off guitars. That's why. That way they're not hitting me in the head with it.
Good idea.
Hey, everybody.
So this is Rich, Detroit Rich.
Detroit, man.
It's yeah. So tell us a little bit about Detroit and what you do and about your guitar.
And why you don't have a mustache?
Well, I'm from the Metro Detroit area. Work as a fireman there.
How long have you been doing that?
Too long. Nah, 18 years.
18 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
7 more to go.
So you started when you were 10.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what we do up there.
You come from a family of fire people?
No.
No, you're the first one?
First.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Can I
cool.
can I pause? Someone here says hi, Dad,
Yeah, brother, boy.
and it's the guy.
That's
Okay.
Zane. And Zane, why didn't you shovel the snow today? Mom's a little pissed.
Oh dang.
Mom's pissed. Oh boy.
Okay.
Are you nervous?
Oh, what?
This?
No.
No? Good.
Or the snow shoveling. All right.
And you missed a big fire.
Yeah, they had a
Yeah.
big fire yesterday.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your guitar.
So I too built a Kaiser blade.
And what made you decide that you
I don't
wanted
know.
a
I
Kaiser blade?
Oh, you guys do one, a few years back, and I saw that video,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, yeah, it's really sharp looking guitar.
Yeah.
It's like a Les Paul, but so different. And like you said, it looks like a parlor guitar. So I
Uh-huh.
call it the EP. You guys call it the Kaiser blade, but
Uh-huh.
the electric parlor. But no,
Cool. Yeah.
and I'm a bass player, so I don't need these frets.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And you've recently gotten into guitar building.
Yes.
Yeah.
I picked it up about a year ago.
Yeah.
Started watching Steve's videos and got hooked on his template sets and came across you guys and and really enjoyed your guys' videos and my wife kind of encouraged me to sign up for a class and I did.
Oh,
So
cool. Awesome. Yeah. So we have classic Kaiser blade,
yep,
two P90s,
two P90s,
little different control
Yep.
situation.
volume tone,
Okay.
three-way switch,
Three-way switch.
standard three-way switch.
Blocks, which I love.
Oh.
I might like blocks better than trapezoids. As cool as traps are, I think I might like the blocks better.
I'm really happy with the inlays.
Yeah.
Chris did with this. These are awesome.
Yeah, they're neat.
When you get oil on them, they're going to be so beautiful.
Yeah, it will be cool.
And
My
my headstock ended up, I was going for I didn't have any really good ideas on headstocks coming into the class. I was just going to go with the generic
Show that. Get that. Your headstock's not in the. There you go.
there you go.
Fenderish type headstock and maybe alter it as I go and see how I liked it. But Chris gave me some pointers and ended up being the cross between theirs and a Fender one, or a Gibson one.
Gibson
So,
one, yeah, I think it's got a lot of Gretsch in it,
yeah,
which I don't think is a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. It will, yeah, the strings will pull a little straighter,
Mhm.
and I really like it. And I didn't even notice. I saw your drawings, but I wasn't paying that much attention at that point. There was a lot of stuff going on.
first time.
Well, yeah, and then I saw it yesterday or Wednesday. I was like, oh, that looks really, really great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think my drawing was
It's-
ended up a little wider here,
Uh-huh.
but
Yeah.
it's still
Yeah, it's going to work out really, really well, and I think it looks cool, and yeah, I think you did a great job, and yeah, so
yeah, my build was pretty much flawless. I had no
Yeah.
issues. A part of the reason why I did the Kaiser blade is because I've done bodies before and
Mhm.
and it would be kind of easier. And I really wanted to focus more on the neck stuff.
on the neck, yeah. So what'd you think of all of that?
Neck, well, doing it with the sander, that head sander was, that was amazing. And
Yeah.
it took all of 15 minutes to shape a neck pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
So
So what was your favorite part?
favorite part,
Say neck.
well, that was pretty cool. Pin router, obviously the pin router.
Pin router?
Really cool.
Okay. What was this? What was the scariest part? Well, so what was your favorite part about the pin router, other than it was just a pin router?
And why will you be getting a pin router?
That's actually true. He's talked about.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. You're second or third in line
Yeah. Yeah.
for a certain
Certain pin router somewhere
yeah.
in Tennessee. No, it's just nice being able to see what you're routing
Mhm.
and you can do it. It's just so much safer, I think, than just a router table.
It's a fairly safe